Hi there, my name is Nick and I am with DataStealth support team. This video presentation will take you through our customer support portal. The presentation that you're looking at here will be circulated by way of PDF within your organization, so you'll have access to this at any time. The first slide that you will notice is a quick reference slide, so if there's a particular item or function that you are interested in exploring, click on the link and you will be directed to the appropriate section of this document. A little bit of an overview. So we over here at DataStealth have selected a new ticketing system platform where the lifecycle of all customer tickets will be recorded, tracked, and managed. We are also introducing a support portal where you, our customers, will be asked to visit to submit your requests and incidents. Post-submission, you'll have the ability to access your tickets and add additional updates. You'll have the ability to share your tickets with your coworkers and even escalate your tickets where appropriate. This document includes an overview of the platform through the experience of you, the customer. A few email notification samples, so you've successfully submitted a ticket. What can you expect to receive by way of an email notification? Internally here, we add an update to your ticket. How will you know about that? What can you expect to see by way of an email notification? So just a few samples, so you can see what we've designed. Instructions, of course, around how to actually submit tickets, and instructions around how to access your submitted tickets, add additional updates, share, and escalate. When visiting our support portal, you will be prompted to sign in. You'll need to use your organizational email address, the password that you would have selected during your registration process. So by the time you view this video, depending on your role and your tenure at your current organization, chances are you've already been granted access to this portal, to our portal here. If you are new to the organization or to your organization, or if your role has changed and you now need to interact with DataStealth, I will provide you instructions around how to go about requesting access for yourself. But assuming you already have access to our portal, you visit our support portal, you'll be prompted to sign in, use your email address, your password, click continue, and you're in. This is version 1 of our support portal, so it's our first release. Our immediate goal was to build a functional portal, make sure we can have our customers submit their requests and incidents easily. What you are looking at here is just version 1. Over the coming weeks and months and certainly years, we will evolve the functionality within our support portal. But to get things going, let's take a look at what it looks like today and how it works. So this is our homepage. Let's assume you would like to submit a request ticket. Visit our homepage, sign in, click the request section. You will notice several request forms or ticket types, if you like, that you can choose from. If you cannot find a relevant form or ticket type against the request that you'd like to submit, there is a general service form that we have designed or made available for you. So if you can't find what you're looking for, click on the general service form, fill that one out, and you can proceed that way. The majority of our forms will contain mandatory fields like summary and description, which is normal. You'll have the ability or the option of adding attachments if you need to, screenshots, relevant documentation. Sharing tickets is interesting simply because there are two ways and at two different times within your ticket's life cycle that you can actually share tickets, and we're going to dive in a little bit deeper regarding sharing. Some of our request forms will include additional fields like start date and time, end date and time, due date and time. Some of our service request forms allow you to prioritize them, P1 through P4. Let's talk about sharing. During the submission process, so you are in the middle of submitting a request ticket, you have the ability to raise awareness with others in your organization. Each of our request forms has a field called Share With. By default, no one is selected. But if you would like others in your organization to know about the request that you are about to submit, if you click the drop-down arrow on the share in the share with field, you will see two things. You'll see no one, which was the default selection, and your company name only. So two things, your company name and no one is what you will see. Click the drop-down arrow, select your company, click send. What happens next is all of your coworkers who have access to our DataStealth portal will receive an email. You'll see what that looks like. So here's a sample ticket. I've added a summary. I've added a description. I've prioritized my ticket. I've left it as a P4. And I've decided at the bottom to share this submission with others in my organization. And I click send. My coworkers who have access to our portal will receive an email that looks like this. Basically, this email is our way of letting your coworkers know that you've submitted a ticket that you would like them to know about. From here, your coworkers will have an option. They can decide whether or not they want to actually add themselves to your ticket. So they're not forced to, but they can certainly add themselves if they like. Be mindful when sharing tickets. If you want to share your tickets with anyone from your organization, that in essence grants them full access to your ticket. Whatever you can do, they can do. Whatever updates we send you, they will see. They will have the ability to also access your ticket at any time and add their own updates. They'll have the ability to share with other coworkers if they choose to. They'll have the ability to escalate your ticket on your behalf if they choose to, and I'll take you through that as well. So at the very bottom of the email notification that your coworkers receive, letting them know that you're bringing visibility to your ticket, there are instructions that they can follow, which will basically allow them to add themselves to your ticket if they want to. It's as simple as clicking the View Requests button at the bottom of the email notification. That'll take them to your ticket. They need to click the Share button. They need to type in their name, select their name, click Add, and now they are part of your ticket. Let's assume you are in a situation where you need to submit an incident ticket. The process is the same. You visit our support portal, you sign in. This time from our homepage, you select the incident section. Again, you will notice several incident forms that we've designed. If you cannot find a relevant incident form, there is a general incident form that you can always choose and proceed with. Like before, summary and description fields are standard and mandatory. When it comes to our incident ticket forms, each of our incident ticket forms allows you to prioritize your incident, P1 through P4, and of course attachments are always optional. At the very top of all of our incident forms, you will notice our priority level definition. So if you want to prioritize your incident ticket, just take a look at the definitions that we are using. P1s and P2s in particular, please note we are only talking about critical production systems only. So P1s and P2s are critical production incidents, production. Like before, you are in the middle of your submission, your incident submission that is, and you decide that you want others in your organization to know about the incident you are about to submit. The process is exactly the same as you already saw. Select your company name from the Share With dropdown, click Send. Here's a sample, as you already saw. And again, your coworkers who have access to our portal will receive a notification and they can choose to add themselves to your ticket if they like. As we saw. One of the forms that you'll notice on our incident section is actually called Major Incident Report Production form. So if you know that without a doubt that you have a P1 or P2 type incident that you need to report, If you'd like to, you can simply choose this form, enter a summary, add a description, click submit, and you have a P1 incident submitted. Naturally, a P1, P2 incident submission will initiate internal processes that we have here at DataStealth 24/7, 365 that will get you immediate attention. So you've successfully submitted a request or incident ticket. Here are a couple of those email notification samples I mentioned at the top of the presentation. So you successfully submitted a ticket. You, the ticket submitter, will receive an email notification. The subject line we've designed are these email notifications to be specific around what just occurred. So in this case, you've just submitted a ticket. The subject line says a new P4 service request with DataStealth has been created. Support ticket number 868. If you open that email, you will see a recap of the ticket that you just submitted. At the very bottom of all of our email notifications, we have a little blurb added here. Please do not reply to this email. Mailbox is not monitored. So we are not currently ingesting email replies. If you attempt to reply back to one of these email notifications, you'll just receive a bounce back. So you submitted a ticket, we've received it, we've evaluated it, and we've assigned it to somebody within our organization, in this case myself. You again will receive an email notification letting you know what just occurred. If you notice the subject line, this P4 service request has been assigned, support ticket 868. If you're curious to see who the ticket was assigned to, you can open that email notification and you'll notice the assigned to field is now populated. So you've submitted a ticket. The ticket has been assigned to me in this example, and I have added an update to your ticket. Again, you will receive an email notification. If you notice the subject line, new update added to this P4 request, support ticket 868. If you open that email, you will see the update that was just added to your ticket. It is date and time stamped. You'll see who added that update and the update itself. So you've submitted a ticket, your ticket was assigned to me, I've added an update, and now I've resolved your ticket. Again, you'll receive an email notification. The subject line this time, this P4 request is resolved. Support ticket number 868. If you open that email notification, our final closing notes or closing updates or closing details will be included and visible to you. Once we place a ticket in resolved status, it cannot be reopened or modified. At the very bottom of our resolve notifications, there is a link back to our portal if you would like to submit a fresh ticket. So viewing and adding updates. So as mentioned, and as you've already seen, if we add an update, you'll receive an email notification letting you know that a new update is there. You'll receive a notification whenever you submit a ticket. Let's assume you submit a ticket and you want to immediately access your ticket and, I don't know, modify it or add a new update. The email notifications that we send you do include a hyperlink to your ticket. There are two ways you can access your tickets. Using the hyperlinks in our email notifications, as the arrow points out here, or by visiting our support portal directly. So option one, open one of your previous emails, click on your ticket number directly from there. You'll be directed to our support portal where you'll likely be required to prompted to sign in. Or if for whatever reason you do not have access to your email, you can visit our support portal directly and find your ticket that way. Either way, you'll land at our support portal, you'll sign in. Top right hand corner is your profile. Go ahead and click requests. By default, the tickets that you will first be presented with are all of your open or active tickets, if you will. If you need to find or refer to a past or older ticket, a ticket that is not open, there are drop-down arrows that you can use to filter and find the ticket that you are looking for. In this example, we are looking at your active or open tickets. Find the ticket that you would like to look at and select it. You will see the update My update that you previously received by way of email, you'll see that actual update in your ticket. If you want to reply back or add something new to this ticket, there is an add a comment field that you'll see at the very bottom there. Click on that field, enter your update or your own comment, and click save. And now, vice versa, we will receive an email notification letting us know that you just updated your ticket. Our entire comment history will always be visible to you. Sharing tickets. So back to this item again. Like I mentioned, there are two ways or in two different times that you can share your tickets. The first we already looked at during your submission process itself. And the second is post-submission. So you've already successfully submitted a ticket and you decide or something changes and you need to share your ticket with another person, another coworker within your organization. So we'll look at that as well. Keep in mind, as mentioned already, if you grant a coworker access to your ticket, that grants them full access to your ticket. They can do whatever you can do. So you need to share a ticket, visit our support portal, click on your profile in the top right-hand corner, click requests, find the ticket you intend on sharing. You'll notice a share button like before. The process is the same. Click on share, begin typing the name of your coworker, select. If you would like to share your ticket with more than one person, click share, begin typing, select. Click share, begin typing, select. So you can add as many of your coworkers as you like. Click the add button, and your coworker or coworkers will be added to your ticket. Escalating tickets, this is the final item. Again, post ticket submission. So you've already submitted a ticket and something has changed. Urgency is now higher than it was before, or something has changed that you now need to escalate one of your active tickets. Visit our support portal. Click on the top right-hand corner, which is your profile. Click requests. Find the ticket you intend to escalate. This time, click the escalate button. You will be prompted with an optional comment field. Although optional, we strongly recommend that you take a few seconds and just give us a little bit of an idea as to why you are escalating your ticket. Once you've done that, click the escalate button and your ticket is now escalated. And once again, we have internal processes that will raise your escalated ticket to our attention and we will respond accordingly. So that summarizes, that actually completes this video presentation. So the deck itself will be circulated internally. You'll have access to this yourselves. As we make improvements and add new functionality, anything significant that warrants a new training material or even a new video, of course we will do that. Along with this presentation, my contact information will be included, along with a mailbox that you can send an email to if you do not have access to our portal. So everything you need will be included with this deck. Other than that, thanks for watching, take care of yourself, and see you soon.